What if you only had 2 months to change your life? You're about to go bankrupt if you don't raise $100,000. Or you'll lose a leg if you don't get a highly expensive operation. Or the love of your life will leave you if you can't quit a habit you've had for decades. What would you do? You don't have time for 10 years of therapy. You don't have time to read a shelf of self-help books. You don't have the time to get an MBA or even start networking to get help. And you don't have time to slowly change your health and lifestyle. When people find themselves in this situation, they come to me, Marion Neubronner. I'm known for being the Harvard Psychologist that peak performers come to when they desperately need to win. I've trained Olympic athletes who were secretly scared their winning streak was about to end. Fortune 500 CEOs who are facing crushing pressure from shareholders. And Air Force pilots who need to keep top marks if they want to keep their competitive spots. They all use something called 3-step neuro remapping to get their results, where you program and remap your brain to automatically create success in your life. But these high-profile clients are not what I'm the most proud of. I'm most happy when I can help people like the battered woman who finally gets the courage to leave her abuser and save her family. The firefighter who can now run into burning buildings fearlessly and find trapped victims faster than ever. And the formerly depressed, overweight teen who can now look in the mirror, truly love herself, and know she deserves the best in life. All this is possible with 3-step neuro remapping. And you can use it too. Because it is the one technique I know that literally changes your neurological structure so you can naturally, joyfully, and easily achieve what you want in life, and faster than you ever expected. If we're having this conversation, you are probably not satisfied with what you currently have in life, and that's good. You'll find out why in a moment. You're either not making the money you truly want, not having the relationship that deeply fulfills you, not enjoying a body that looks and feels wonderful to you. Or maybe all three. Now, on the other hand, if you are perfectly happy in every area of your life, then please exit this webpage right now. There's no reason for us to talk if you're already rich, beautifully fit, and have all your relationships working great. But if that's not you, please stay, because I'm going to share my secret to transforming any area of your life, or every area of your life, in a shockingly short period of time. Like I said, people come to me when time is short, or if they have no time at all. Like I said, if you're an Olympian who needs to qualify in your next team tryout, you need to get results right now, or risk throwing away your entire career. That's probably not your situation, but if it works for them, it will work for you. 3-step neuro remapping is so effective that I've made it the focus of my career. See, I came from a very hard upbringing. I grew up very poor in Singapore, and my parents struggled with sickness. I knew it would be up to me to create my life, so I decided I was going to make it to Harvard, one way or another. I somehow managed to get in, but I couldn't get a scholarship. In fact, it was even more expensive because I had to pay the international rate of tuition. I was able to pay as you go, but that still meant I had to create money on the spot, all while having a very demanding course load. It was an unbelievable struggle, but I managed to do it, and it started me on the path to mastering the human potential for success. While at Harvard, I became obsessed with cracking the code for peak performance. I devoted my master's work to psychology, and over years of research, I discovered that there are 3 keys to masterful performance in any area. These were the keys that have unlocked the doors of success for countless people throughout history, whether they knew them or not. And these 3 keys apply no matter what you're looking for in life. Whether what you desire is an incredible, loving relationship, or to be so slim that you fit into your old prom dress. Whether you want to become a multimillionaire or simply marry a multimillionaire. Pay attention and close out everything else you're doing, because what I'm about to reveal right now will change your life. Key number 1, it's not you who fails, it's your brain, and that's fixable. What if I told you that you were either literally programmed for success or programmed for failure, and that it's not your fault? The truth is that we're literally programmed to succeed at only a certain level and not get any higher than that. So, let's say you want an A in a college exam, but you are unconsciously programmed to get a C. You may think you missed the mark when you get a C, but to your brain, it performed perfectly because it was programmed to only do so well on that test. So, if you've ever felt like the deck was stacked against you, it is. But all that can change when you know how to reprogram yourself. Now, let me ask you this. Are you programmed for success? Or programmed to achieve a lower level than you deserve? I'll help you see where you are in just 30 seconds from now. First, who do you think decides our brain programming? A. Parents, especially before we reach 5 years old. B. Teachers. C. The media. D. Religion. E. The thousands of our little experiences we have growing up. In fact, all of the above locks in at a very deep level what we think we deserve, what we can achieve, and our level of talent. The fact is that you have an incredible amount of potential, but your programming is holding you back. And I'll show you how to reprogram your brain in just a moment. Key number 2, your brain needs a clear path to succeed. Remember how I talked about brain programming earlier? It turns out that there's another area that's just as important, but almost no one talks about. It's called brain mapping. Brain mapping, or neuromapping, is how your brain moves messages from one area to another. Inside our brain are thousands of roads and channels called neuropathways. Think of these as wires or highways, all sending messages throughout our brain. If there are traffic jams or broken pathways, then things go wrong. Have you ever forgotten where you left your keys? And then when you found them, you remembered that you had put them there. That means the answer was in your head the whole time, but it wasn't mapped correctly to get you to the answer. It's the same reason you can forget an important fact before an exam. It's also why when someone teases you, you think of a snappy comeback 3 hours later, but not when you need it. Now, that's the simple stuff, but it can get much deeper than this. There's a part of your brain that knows how to be super charming or how to get motivated to do just about anything. There's a part of the brain that gets you creative and lets you come up with great ideas. And there's a part of the brain that lets you make wild amounts of money. The problem is that the mapping is just not right for most people. This means that even if your brain is programmed for the right target, you still won't have the success you want. This brings us to key 3. Key number 3, your ultimate success lies in 3-step neuro remapping. In all the times I've trained CEOs, Olympians, and elite military, what I found was that no one can succeed correctly unless they have their brain working harmoniously and smoothly. So, I came up with what I call 3-step neuro remapping. These are cognitive exercises that you can do instantly to begin changing the way your brain works, how you think, how you feel, and how you perform. 3-step neuro remapping has been the key for so many people. It can turn a size 10 woman into a size 4 woman. It can turn a $50,000 earner into a $400,000 per year earner. and it can turn you into whatever you want to be. The 3 steps are replay, rewrite, reset. Let's say you're trying to lose 15 pounds before your next high school reunion. You've tried everything and you can't seem to make your waist move. To make matters worse, you see your old high school classmates posting Instagram pictures where they look amazing and showing off their high-level jobs and beautiful spouses. You decide that this time things are going to be different. Your first step is to replay. Using a technique I'll reveal in a moment, you get in a state of mind where you can see everything you've experienced about that problem. You take note of how it makes you feel, and you run through all the images and sensations that this topic brings up. Next is rewrite. You decide what experience you want instead. Using the technique I'll give you, you put a mental file together for what you want your body to look like, feel like. You program your subconscious to be working 24 hours a day to achieve your goal, both in motivating you and increasing your metabolism. And next is the most important part. You reset. Here, you remap your brain's structures and clear out your neuropathways and brain clutter, so your mind, body, and spirit can easily achieve your target, where you're looking and feeling beautiful. For most people, visualization and goal setting doesn't work. Why? Because your brain is still mapped for getting the same outcome. But when you hit the reset button, you shift all the channels in your brain's chemistry, so it becomes easy, natural, and fun to create whatever you want in life. You can use replay, rewrite, reset to make more money, to make more friends. You can use it to cure fears, wake up feeling full of energy, or anything else. As long as you use these processes and in the order I show you, you can achieve unbelievable results. Now, let me confess something. When I said there were 3 keys to masterful performance, I fibbed a little bit. There's actually a 4th I recently discovered. For 95% of my career, I didn't even know it existed. But if you use the 4th key, it can be more powerful than all the other 3 keys put together. This is key number 4. Use brainwave entrainment to remap your brain 10 times as fast. The brain remapping technique I use has always been extremely powerful. The exercises I give and 3-step process has worked out so many miracles for my clients. But there was always one caveat that bothered me. You had to do the work. You have to sit with a journal and do the exercises. You had to take time out of your schedule, and it is a million times worth it. But a lot of people end up self-sabotaging and not doing the work. It bothered me for decades how this would happen, because if someone wouldn't do the work, how could I help them make the change? The answer lies in a new technology that is totally shattering the world of self-development. For many decades, we've known that the brain operates in different brainwave states: beta waves, alpha waves, and theta waves. There's beta, which is our normal, everyday state, where we might be stressed, busy, or simply just watching TV. Alpha, which is our meditative, peaceful state. You can sometimes feel this way in nature, but most of the time, it comes after a long meditation session. And then there's theta, our really deep state, where all the deep changes can happen. The theta state is what monks spend years, even decades, trying to reach through intense meditation. It is the golden prize that allows you total control of your mind and body. When I read about this, I realized that I was trying to do 99% of my transformational work while my clients were in the beta state. And it worked. But it was very hard. To try to change someone while in beta state is like drilling through a block of ice. You can do it, but it takes a lot of time and focus. But trying to change someone in theta state is like moving through water. Again and again, I ask myself, how can I get my clients into theta state before doing my exercises? Then I heard about a brand new science called cymatics, also called soundscapes, which allows anyone to get into theta state in just minutes. Scientists discovered that if you wear headphones and play a special recording to get your left brain and right brain waves syncing together, that you almost instantly reach that powerful theta state. So, if you listen to soundscapes while using 3-step neuro remapping, your growth and success become 1,000,000 times easier and so much more enjoyable. So now, I want you to try both and see the wonderful results you get. I've put together a special program where you can both enjoy the 3-step neuro remapping process and the soundscapes at the same time, so you can enjoy blissful success in any area you choose, whether it's getting a job promotion or making money completely job-free, or getting into the best shape of your life, or enjoying unbelievable romantic happiness. I call this program The Amazing You. And here are some of the results of people who've used it. Kimberly L. says, Marion is daring to explore the subconscious process without mincing words, yet it is done with so much compassion and kindness. She left me feeling enabled and rewarded. Adam W. says, You've helped our business tremendously. Your insight and the hard questions you posed us was key to our development and playing a significant role in moving our company to where it is today. And via D, I've come out of the course feeling like a new man, with a heightened awareness of what I want to do as a person. And let me reveal a little secret. These people didn't even have the soundscapes. They did it the hard way, with a simple pen and paper, and with a beta state brain at the time, and it still worked beautifully. Honestly, if all you did was the 3-step neuro remapping exercises I'm giving you, you would see so much amazing growth in your life you won't know what hit you. But doing the same exercises in theta waves, you can't even imagine how your life is about to change. So, I'm happy to introduce to you The Amazing You, the Ultimate Edition. You're going to see in just a moment how I've overloaded this edition with every possible gift to transform your life, so you can enjoy unbelievable success in every area you can imagine. Here's what you're getting inside. First, you get The Amazing You 21-Day Remapping Protocol. This is a downloadable ebook which gives my entire secret sauce formula. It gives you all the theory, instructions, and secrets of 3-step neuro remapping. You're going to learn exactly how to replay your past in a way where it's easy to correct any mistakes you've made along the way. You will know how to rewrite your way of being, so success becomes guaranteed, and most importantly, you'll reset your brain so you are magnetically pulled toward your dreams. Now, you can do a lot with just these 3 steps, but in the book, I even expand it into a 6-step process, which lets you take it to even more depth. You can start off with the 3 steps and then expand to 6 whenever you like. I explain it all within the 21-day remapping protocol. It's so simple that even a 7-year-old child could do it. You get things like the self-love builder, how to create a profound self-love that stays with you no matter what's going on in your life. I'll show you how to melt away self-criticism, banish self-doubt, and make guilt and shame completely vanish. Yes, the twin terrors of guilt and shame can rob you of absolutely everything good that can happen in your life. But in the Amazing You ebook, you'll know exactly how to make both disappear. You'll get the yes wheel. This is my way of making sure that you're covered in all areas of your life: health, fitness, family, wealth, romance, and spiritual fulfillment. When most people start working hard for success, one or many of these areas fall away, but the yes wheel is guaranteed to make sure you improve in all areas at once. How would you like to know that you're making money while you're connecting with your children more, or lose weight while getting a promotion, and having more romance than you've ever had in your life? All of that happens when you have the yes wheel from The Amazing You. You get the family karma cleaner. Did you know you're not just living out obligations you've accrued in this life, but also living based on the expectations of your parents, grandparents, and even great-grandparents? There is such a thing as generational karma, where anxieties, beliefs, and expectations can be passed down from generation to generation. And most of the time, we're completely unaware of this. But when you have the family karma cleaner, all of that disappears. The ghosts of the past vanish, both consciously and unconsciously, so you can pursue what you want, with no guilt, shame, or expectation holding you back. Plus, you get the identity redesign. We all get stuck thinking we need to live out roles that were handed to us. This can be positive-sounding but high-pressure roles of good daughter, top student, hard worker, or they can be negative roles of loser, screw-up, black sheep of the family, second best, or many other identities. With the identity redesign, you finally get to decide who you are and then feed that new program into your subconscious. The addiction dissolver. Are you addicted to anything? Even the little things. Wine, food, chocolate, gossip, arguments? The truth is we're all addicted to something, and The Amazing You allows you to transcend all of it. If you're having a severe addiction to drugs or alcohol, please do see a professional. But for most things in life, what we really need is a remapping of the mind to fix the addiction. And The Amazing You gives you complete freedom for where you focus your time, money, and energy. The Purpose Pathfinder. If you're not sure about what you're on Earth for, then you will love this section. Just follow the easy instructions, and in as little as a few short hours, you can realize exactly what path to take in life and where you'll find your deepest fulfillment. Then there's the Confidence Creator. You'll create an amazing, sexy confidence from within just by journaling the way I show you in the main ebook. You'll feel on top of the world and have an incredible charisma just radiating from you. The Money Manifester. Now, this isn't exactly like the law of attraction, but it can work very well with any spiritual ideas you have about money. After you do this exercise, you'll feel a deep peace about money. You'll start noticing opportunities, feeling special urges, and find yourself enjoying more profit and wealth than you've ever dreamed. All this begins when you start The Amazing You. The Weight Reducer. What if fat loss was completely based on your state of mind? With these exercises, you can start naturally dropping weight. You'll find that you're suddenly far more motivated to eat healthy and exercise. Plus, your metabolism kicks into high gear after you've let go of your negative limiting beliefs. The Romance Wonder. If you're chronically single or chronically unsatisfied in your relationship, then this will change your life. With the Romance Wonder, you'll be able to program yourself to create a love more exquisite and more beautiful than you ever thought was possible. All of this is possible with the 3-step neuro remapping of The Amazing You. Now, I could go on and on of everything you'd learn from the 21-day remapping protocol, but that would take literally hours, and I have so much more to offer you that's not even in the main ebook. Part 2 of this program is where it gets especially juicy. Do you remember when I told you about soundscapes earlier? This is brainwave entrainment technology. To be honest, when I first was releasing this program, I had no intention of presenting more than my Amazing You 21-day remapping protocol. But when I met someone named Anthony Swales, a certified clinical hypnotherapist, I had just been hearing about cymatics and soundscapes that were totally transforming how people got results in life. But the way Anthony used it with his clients absolutely blew my mind. He had been using soundscapes privately, one-on-one, for years to help his clients lose weight, find love, make more money, all in a shockingly short period of time. Anthony Swales went through my 21-day remapping protocol and loved it, but he also added, "How about I just install this into your students instead?" I asked, "How is that possible?" Anthony explained that he could read my ebook in its entirety, turn the lessons into hypnotic affirmations, and then embed them into subliminal soundscape recordings. This way, you can listen to beautiful music while the lessons get woven into your subconscious mind. I was first a little angry when I heard this because it felt like it was cheapening all the hard work I was doing with my students, but I simply could not ignore all the evidence for how it worked. I witnessed how people were losing weight, having better sex, finding excellent jobs, and all seemingly out of nowhere. I said, if this helps my students even a little bit, then I want this. I worked day and night with Anthony to create an entire subliminal version of my program, and it's called the Amazing You Soundscape Recordings. You get 3 recordings, each 15 minutes long. All you have to do is listen for 15 minutes a day, and you'll find that your behaviors, attitude, and mindset just starts changing automatically, without you having to do a thing. It's designed to be done over 3 weeks. You can do this while going through the Amazing You 21-day remapping protocol ebook, or after it, or even before it. And if I'm honest, you can even do it instead of it, if you really want to. Honestly, if all you did was listen to the songs that Anthony put together, your life could be totally unrecognizable in 3 weeks. And as if that weren't enough, I've even another gift to give you. This is the Amazing You workbook. There are plenty of phenomenal exercises within the 21-day remapping protocol, but this extra workbook is special because it just drills the 3-step neuro remapping process into every cell of your being. You'll do this special exercise again and again on every area of life. Replay, rewrite, reset. This is expanded to 6 steps in the workbook, but you can do it either way. You'll find that through this repetition, your life just simply gets better, automatically. All the natural motivations come. Your creativity awakens. Your insight ignites. To be honest, the workbook is so complete that I could sell it on its own. It has so much material that's different from the main 21-day remapping protocol book. So, let's see what you're getting. The Amazing You 21-day remapping protocol ebook, valued at $87. The Amazing You soundscape recordings, valued at $97. The Amazing You workbook, valued at $37. Altogether, we're already at $221, but I want to do something special for you. I'm used to working with clients who pay me thousands of dollars over weeks of training. For this book, I want to affect as many people as possible. I'd give it all away for free, but I know from experience that most people simply won't do the work if it's handed to them. I do need to charge something. So, for a limited time, I'm going to drop my total program price from $221 to the low price you'll see below this presentation. Yes, for this price, you get the Amazing You 21-day remapping protocol ebook, valued at $87. The Amazing You soundscape recordings, valued at $97. The Amazing You workbook, valued at $37. That's an enormous percentage off, right off the bat. Click the button below to get started. You'll be taken to a secure checkout area. and you'll get all of your Amazing You materials within minutes from now. You can start your journey tonight in becoming the most incredible you that you've ever imagined. But you have to act now, or this ultra-low price is going away. And in case you have any hesitation at all, I want you to know that you have a 100% money-back guarantee. Take a full 60 days. Learn what's in the Amazing You 21-day remapping protocol ebook. Listen to the soundscapes. Do it every day or even once in a while. Practice the exercises in the Amazing You workbook. See how fast your life starts to change. See how you start making more money. Start discovering new opportunities. Start having an incredibly deep relationship with your lover. Start dropping pounds, or all of the above. If all of that together is not enough for you, just send an email to customer_support@theamazingyou.com and I'll give you a full refund right away, every single penny. And to be clear, I'm going to email you that address when you order to make sure you always have it, in case you have any questions. I only want you to keep this program if you're getting success from it. Click the button below to start creating the life you've always dreamed of, the life you've always truly deserved. And even if all that is not enough, I have something special to knock you off the fence. If you order right now, I'm going to throw in 3 amazing bonuses. One secret that's been critical to my success is interviewing the greats whenever I possibly can. Throughout my career, every time I could get someone alone, whether it was a star athlete, a millionaire, or even a billionaire, I would ask some key questions to help get people like you amazing results. The problem was, most of these super successful CEOs and star performers would not let me record them, but I found 3 who did, and what they gave me was absolutely stunning. I've turned them into these 3 power-packed bonuses. Bonus number 1. Minimal effort, maximum gains, valued at $47. This is an interview with celebrity performance coach Michael McNeil. He's literally trained royalty, think princes and kings, as well as CEOs, movie stars, and more successful people than you can imagine. In this bonus, he'll show you how he can tap into a mysterious power that seems to grant amazing luck and success to his clients. It can get a little woo-woo, but I've never been the same since trying it out. I can't wait to hear your results with it. Bonus number 2, the Success Multiplier, valued at $47. I was somehow able to get Yannick Silver to share with me his hidden secrets for starting a business and turning it into millions. If you haven't heard of Yannick, he may have created more internet millionaires than any other coach. While he works hard, his real secret is multiplying efforts, taking what you do in 1 hour and giving you 10 times or even 50 times the results. If you've always wanted to grow a business, even in your spare time, this is a must listen. Bonus number 3, Ultimate Restoration Secrets, valued at $47. This is my incredible talk with Matt Riemann, one of the most cutting-edge master health coaches I've ever seen. He struggled with a rare genetic disease until he discovered something called the genetic switch, where you can manually switch off the DNA that is causing you health problems. If that sounds incredible, it absolutely is. He explained to me how this works and how we all can start doing it ourselves. You don't want to miss this. You get the entire 3 bonus power pack if you order the Amazing You right now. If you come back, all the bonuses could be gone. After all, superstars like Yannick Silver don't take their involvement lightly. At any moment, I could get an email from any of my bonus guests saying I have to yank that interview off the market. Click below to get all of this right now. So let's sum up. You're now getting the Amazing You 21-day remapping protocol ebook, valued at $87. The Amazing You soundscape recordings, valued at $97. The Amazing You workbook, valued at $37. Bonus number 1, Minimal Effort Maximum Gains, valued at $47. Bonus number 2, the Success Multiplier, valued at $47. Bonus number 3, Ultimate Restoration Secrets, valued at $47. That's a total of $362 value, all for the ultra-low price below. To be honest, if I charged you that much right now, it would still be worth it if the only thing I gave you was the Amazing You workbook. Every piece of this program is so magical that you can have a life-changing moment at any time. It could be while you're listening to the soundscapes. It could be relaxing, listening to beautiful music, not even hearing the incredible subliminal messages that are improving your brain, and at once you have an epiphany. A business idea, a new idea for where to find a customer. You may come up with a way to solve an argument with a romantic partner, or even how to motivate your children to clean their rooms. Click the button below to get started. Or you might be doing a daily exercise in your Amazing You workbook, and suddenly you realize why you had a craving for that junk food that you find yourself eating at night. All of a sudden, you drop all desire for it once you have made your discovery with 3-step neuro remapping. You can still enjoy the food, but you're not a slave to it anymore. Once you have this breakthrough, the pounds just drop off. Plus, your metabolism picks up because you've just dropped a major limiting belief that was causing you stress. So many miracles are possible once you've started using the Amazing You. Click the button below to get started. Now, let me ask you honestly, what do you have to lose? What could be the worst-case scenario if you give the Amazing You a try? I'll tell you what. If you try Amazing You and you don't feel, perform, and look incredible afterward, then you just email us and you get a refund. No harm done. But let me ask you a darker question, if I may. What's the worst-case scenario if you don't give Amazing You a try? That answer is too scary. It might be completely unimaginable. At first, you won't even notice a difference. You'll just go about your life as you were. But over time, you'll notice how much in your life does not change. You'll notice that you're getting in the same arguments with your spouse that you've always have. You'll notice the same recurring negative thoughts come into your head, making you feel worse about yourself, maybe even every time you look in the mirror. You'll notice that no matter how hard you try, you just can't force yourself to make it to the gym and eat right. Or that if you do, your results just come so slowly. Or you might find that no matter how hard you work, your income just stays capped at whatever it is right now. Maybe just rising with inflation a little bit. You don't get to go on the vacations you've always wanted. You don't get to have the experiences with your partner or children that you've always wanted. Months go by, years go by, and you can't help but wonder, why didn't I make a change when I had the chance? You may not even remember Amazing You at that point, but might slightly recall that there was something you could have done that you didn't. And that made all the difference in the world. You may even reach a point where you'd give back everything to go back to today, where you actually had a chance to make change. But by then, it will be too late. Even if you manage to find Amazing You then, you will have lost months, years, maybe even decades of success and happiness. And for what? To save the tiny amount of money that it costs? Maybe half the cost of a grocery run. I don't want you to ever face that kind of regret. So I'm going to make it easy for you. Just give it a try. It's fully refundable, 100% money-back guarantee for 60 days. And you get to keep the bonuses, even if you end up deciding the program is not for you. There's literally nothing to lose and absolutely everything to gain. Don't miss this chance. Click the button below to get started. You have a very important choice to make, an extremely delightful opportunity right in your hands. Do the right thing. Do the right thing for you, for your family, for your romantic partner, whether that person is with you now or desperately waiting for you to meet them. You owe it to yourself to become the most amazing you that you can be. And all that starts here, today. Click the button below to get started. I can't wait to hear about your success. Just click below to get started 100% risk-free for 60 days. The only reason I can think of that explains why you're still here and haven't clicked through is that you still have a few questions about the amazing you. So let me answer the most common ones. Question number 1, I need a miracle now. How long does it take for the amazing you to start delivering miracles into my life? The answer is this program is built to work in every way fast. You will, of course, get out of it what you put in, but you really can quickly transform your brain, starting with just minutes a day. Many of my students experience miracles in their finances, relationships, and even their health and wellness in what feels like a blink of an eye. So, if you need a miracle now, it really can happen before you know it. But you've got to get started. Click below right now. Question number 2. I have no desire to become a CEO, Olympian, or first responder. Are your techniques really designed for someone like me? Yes. While I've based the amazing you on my work with some of the world's top performers, I've worked doubly hard to tailor the techniques to produce results for ordinary people like I used to be, like you are right now. In fact, already I've helped 10,244 women and men around the world discover these secrets, and I can promise you they will work for you, just like they do for so many others. I can't wait for you to get started. Question number 3. I've tried other programs before that promise to rewire my brain. How is the amazing you different? The simple answer is, unlike those other programs that often seem like they're thrown together by marketers rather than practitioners, all my techniques aren't just based on the latest science. I've tested them with real people, including some of the most demanding clients in the world, women and men who insist on seeing results fast, and that's exactly what the amazing you delivers. Not to mention, my program is the only one I've come across that gives you full control over the new thought patterns and habits you want to create. There really isn't anything like the amazing you out there. So go ahead and let it deliver miracles into your life. Click below right now to join our growing family. Question number 4. Okay, I'm ready to give it a try, but how does the risk-free 60-day guarantee work? I'm 100% confident the amazing you will work for you. That's why when you gain access to the members area today, you're guaranteed to love everything about the program and the miracles that flash into your life. Or I insist you write to me for a full, no questions asked refund. You have 60 days to decide that the program has lived up to each and every last one of your expectations. So you have nothing to lose by putting the amazing you to work in your life today. It's 100% risk-free. Simply click on the button below right now to be carried away into the members area.